What's up, guys? Welcome to another show. Jamming with J Money. We back. It's Friday, man. It's payday. We trying to get to some money. Y'all know what's up, man. It's Friday. Like I say, trying to get some money. I'm your host, J Money. That's my guy, BlackJack Fletcher. That's my guy, Junior Browne. Make sure you're following us on Twitter. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com / NBA to check out all the NBA articles and content that we have over there, my guys. Hope it was a good day for everybody in the chat, man. It was all right day for us, man. What's up,
hmm
BlackJack? Everything cool with you, my guy?
Yeah, brother, all good. 2-1 again yesterday, so nice little run. We just missed 3-0 by one friggin' point in the Nuggets and Warriors, but whatever. We'll take 2-1 every day if we can get it.
Exactly. What's up, Junior? JB, everything cool with you, my guy?
Yeah, man, just glad to bounce back for anyone watching the show. I mean, I had a good day personally yesterday. No, or sorry, not yesterday, the day before, but my show pick, which was Charlotte, didn't win. So just glad that my official play yesterday, the Pacers, cashed anyone who might have tailed. I'm not the only one that had that, but, this is as much as I love to come on and say I had a good day. If I give out a pick that people follow and it loses, I can't really feel good about that. So I'm just happy that the Pacers hit. That was actually a pretty easy cash. Jesus Christ, they smacked these boys around in that second quarter. That was ugly.
Hey, I loved it.
Yeah, no, I loved it too. We always try to make predictions and I guess what we call educated guesses, and we kind of felt like Portland might have tired legs not only in the second game of a back-to-back, but with travel included, and that's kind of how it played out. So I'm just trying to keep my head down, cash some more tickets. That's all we could do.
Yeah, and Junior, what? Go ahead, Blackjack. Was you about to say something?
That's it, brother. Cash and tickets. That's the name of the game.
That's what it's about. Any pick that I talk about on the show, I have real money on it. I'm sure you guys can tell after we lose, I'll be pretty pissed, man. So obviously, if I lose, I'm pissed. Like I don't want to lose my money. I don't want you guys to be losing. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all here, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I think like last Friday, Junior, we had like 907 people watching. We had went like 0-4. It was fucking terrible. We had the most watchers, almost 1,000. We lost every pick on the show, man. It was just terrible, bro. We hadn't got past 8 since then, but it's cool. We appreciate the 700 that be here every day. Appreciate y'all, everybody that goes back and rewatch the show as well, guys. We appreciate everybody watching. We know we're trying to cash these tickets, man. Real nice one with the Pacers yesterday. I went back and looked at it. It was actually the Blazers' first back-to-back of the season as well. So everything set up perfectly. Now, unfortunately, Nurkic did end up going down with a hand injury. He ended up fracturing his wrist there, but they was already getting their ass busted at that time anyway. So the Pacers, like I said, that second quarter, 33-10. Oh, I was loving it. I was absolutely loving it. Tried to kind of let the Blazers come back in the third quarter there, but they ended up stomping on them. Obviously, after Nurkic went down, didn't have a lot of size out there. The Pacers ended up getting a rocking chair winner, man. Wish more of them was like that, cash that plus 3 with rather easy. The Rockets, guys, oh my God, even Eric Gordon even set out. I'm sitting there watching it. I didn't have the Rockets. I appreciate people in chat saying nice call. I didn't have any money on it, and I was pissed. I was like, oh, I knew that this was a smash spot for the Rockets. I'm talking it out on the show. That Gordon injury really scared me away. They didn't have Wall. They didn't need him. They played freely, like we talked about the Spurs. They didn't seem right. DeMar DeRozan didn't necessarily have a good game until the fourth quarter. They didn't seem right, man. And obviously, first game back off a road trip, it's always a sluggish spot. Rockets go. I was really hoping that the Spurs would win that game so I could smash Rockets next game, but they did end up winning. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But Warriors end up going down versus the Nuggets there. The Nuggets end up getting the job done. 114-104. Nice game by Murray and Jokic there. The Raptors, man, they boys there got some problems. Only scored 12 points in the fourth quarter. If you had the Raptors, which I know a few sharp people did, it was tough there because they was covering the whole game. Hornets backers get the cash though. Finally scored the only thing that mattered. 111-108 there. Raptors got real problems. And the 76ers, man, they show up over there 125-108 versus the Heat there. Tyler Hero went out in the second half, a little back spasm. Ben Simmons had a little triple-double there, my guys. He had a triple-double with a little 10 points. You know what I'm saying? A little 10 points, free throws for my guy there, Ben Simmons. But, yeah, that's it. Real quick, guys, somebody in the chat asked, a lot of people watch this show and they really want us to teach them how to bet. So, guys, my guy Field Trip in the chat was asking us, do we ever talk about unit sizes and, like, how to allocate your bankroll? BlackJack, you want to answer that? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Do you have any tips to give the guys about how to manage your bankroll?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I would say is be consistent, right? I mean, don't get in over your head, because when that happens is when you start chasing and when bad things happen. stay consistent. That's what I try to do. Every now and then, you'll take a chance on something, but I'm not a big fan of putting out, 3-unit plays, 5-unit plays. Because number one, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, right? It's your money. You do what you're comfortable with more than anything. But I'm just not going to ever tell you should come out and do something crazy. My best advice is just be consistent, do the same thing, and hopefully, more often than not, you're on the plus side of things and you can build a profit.
Exactly. Junior, what do you think, my guy? Any tips for all the listeners out there on money management?
Absolutely. 2 tips, because when I first moved to Costa Rica in my 20s, and I didn't know about money management, I had some hungry nights, to say the least. But all jokes aside, when the season starts, first of all, know what sports you want to bet on. If you say I bet on everything, that's kind of already a problem. Know what sports you want to bet on. Set aside an exact amount for each league, and that amount should be the most money you're willing to lose without your life being affected, like you can't pay your rent or feed your kids or whatever the case might be. Yeah. And as for units, like BlackJack said, I mean, try to stick to 1 unit, but a max bet should be 5 units. It makes it easier to calculate your wins and losses, and it keeps you disciplined. The reason I say 1 unit, if you're not giving yourself 100 chances at least, you're not giving yourself a fair shot.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely have to manage your money well. I know last year a couple of times I was saying like that I would tell people that I'm maxing out something, and they kind of got a little out of hand because people, I took a max bet loss or something like that. I'll never say that again. You'll never hear me say max. You never hear me say the word lock, anything like that. I always tell you guys, nothing is guaranteed. I don't care how much it sounds like I like a bet, no matter what, what I'm saying, how excited I am about it. I'll never tell you guys to go all in. Never bet too much never bet more than you can afford to lose. That's the main tip that I want to give you guys. You know what I'm saying? That goes with Junior saying with the rent, the car note, anything. Never bet more than you can afford to lose. I always tell people that. People ask me like how much they should bet. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would probably say somewhere around 1%, 2% of your bankroll, somewhere around there. Set you aside of money, you know what I'm saying, away from your money that you know what I'm saying, do your bills with. Set aside a little amount of money and then build a bankroll, bet a percentage of that. Don't go and bet, the whole thing. Say then if you lose, then you dip into other money. Don't do that, guys. So I feel like you're doing that. Maybe you shouldn't be betting. Start out small. Then when you build your bankroll up, then that 1% will get bigger. You see what I'm saying? If you keep winning, yeah, you can start to maybe put a little bit more on the money. You see that you've been winning. But if you've been losing, I don't care if you've been up for a bet. Just start to, you know what I'm saying, slow down for a little bit. I do this same thing. If I'm having a little bad streak, hey, I'm chilling out. Either I won't bet it all or I'll just make some very small bets, my guys. But yeah, when I'm rolling, I'm trying to roll, man. That's just me, though. But like I say, when you build the bankroll, that percentage will become bigger, guys. So I just feel like we just do a little teaching on that. But nothing is guaranteed. I don't give a damn, man. I've seen all type of stuff happen. Players go out 3 minutes, start the game, start player, all type. I had Florida versus Florida State when Keontae Johnson, you know what I'm saying, had a heart issue, changed the whole game right there, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. You have to take it, but it happens, guys. Let's get to today, though, my guys. This is what you guys are here for. First game of the day. We got the Magic versus the Celtics here. Celtics opened up at 3.5, down to 3 here for the Celtics. What do you guys? Any look on this one, BlackJack?
Nah, this game makes me kind of sick. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to bet it. I want no part of this game. The Celtics are going to be able to play this game because they will have the requisite number of players, but their lineup is still a mess right now, right? I mean, you're still not going to have Jaylen Brown. You're not going to have Tice. Carson Edwards is out. I want no part of this. Orlando, still without Fournier back is not a team I'm willing to bet on. There's other ways to spend my money tonight. I don't need this.
I'm with you on that. And I ain't even trying to spend no money. I'm just trying to invest some. I'm trying to get it back. But I dig what BlackJack saying there, Junior. Any thoughts on this game? Laundry list of injuries for both teams.
Yeah, just too many unknowns, especially when we've mentioned this before. The Celtics haven't played a game in like a week. You take a week off of basketball, there's no way to predict what they're going to look like. This is not the NFL. You can't take that many days off basketball and not have some kind of rust. So it's kind of hard to handicap the game on top of the fact that you actually kind of don't even really know who's going to play. It's a pass for me. Two more questions and answers means automatic pass.
Got you. Yeah, Michael Carter Williams still out for the Magic. Mo Bamba's out in this one with the illness. Evan Fournier still out as well. So they actually don't have a lot of COVID issues. They just have injuries over there. They're just banged up, and the Magic have looked a lot different. When that was even in the last game where they had playoff revenge versus Bucks, still going to get smashed and knelt one after a tough first quarter. The Celtics, like you say, Robert Williams III still out. Tyson's questionable. Let's see. Grant Williams is back. Tristan Thompson is back. Jaylen Brown questionable. Obviously, he's a huge question mark there if you're betting this game. Tatum, obviously, is still out. Ojale questionable. Green questionable. And one more. Grant Williams is back. Yeah. Vice. Yeah. Edwards out. So a lot of moving pieces in this one, man. There's no way that I'm forcing one on this one. It would be Celtics or nothing for me, especially with need at least Jaylen Brown back in this one. But the Magic have been in total free fall. I'm not touching the Magic, my guys. Let's get to this next game. When me and BlackJack was kind of talking about before the show, man, we got the Knicks here versus the Cavs. Both teams in pretty much free fall. The Cavs with a lot of injuries over there, my guys. Junior. It's like the old days, Junior. This total opened up at 199, man, down to 196.5. But I feel like this like 5 years ago when I was losing a bunch of money betting, Junior. What you think about this game?
I hate the Cleveland Cavaliers roster. Can I just start by saying that? I'm looking at the roster, and I'm trying to say something professional. I can't think of one positive thing so I can say. So let me just talk about the Knicks for a second. I think the Knicks have a chance to be better than last year, which shouldn't be too hard because they were really, really bad. I do see what Tibbs is trying to do, but maybe I sound like a broken record to anyone that listens to this show, but if your team does not have a playmaker, you're trash. It's just that simple. So until they get a free agent playmaker to choose New York, they're just always going to be a bottom-feeding team. So as for this game, I just don't really have an angle that I see that I can exploit, so it's a pass for me.
Got you. BlackJack, what you thinking on this game, my guy? Are you going to end up making a play on it? What are we doing here?
I mean, I'm wondering what more Junior wants than Elfrid Payton. Like, is that not good enough? He chose New York.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want, Junior? Magic Johnson to walk through the door?
I mean, at this point, they might need Stephon Marbury to come out of retirement. He's better than what they got.
There you go. Totally forgot about Steph. All right, yeah, I am playing this game, Jay, and it makes me really, really nervous how much I like the Knicks in this game. It's easily, I think, my favorite play of the day. You're right, Junior. They're both trash, but the Knicks trash is better than the Cavs trash at this point. Without Sexton and Garland, there is just nothing there. I mean, I've looked at this lineup, like you said, right? Like I looked at this and I'm like, what am I not seeing here? Who's the guy that can really like go off tonight? There's nobody. Like, it's awful. And the Knicks have Randall, who's played really well this season. They've got Barrett, who I think is taking a step forward. I like the way RJ Barrett's looked. And the Knicks have been playing hard. I like the way their fourth quarter was against Brooklyn. They didn't throw the towel in. I am going to hold my nose the entire way to the window, but I really like the Knicks tonight.
It's crazy, but so one man's trash is another man's treasure. Both of these teams are trash. Both of these teams are bad, right? Both of them in somewhat of free fall. Like I say, the Knicks game, I'm with BlackJack there. I was watching that game. Like I said, they were in it for a little while there. KD obviously was taking over. The Nets just had too many players, too many guys, too many shooters over there. Knicks still showed some fight there. The 3 games before that, they weren't really showing fight. They actually did show some fight in that fourth quarter. Damn near messed around and came back and covered that game. They did show a lot there. Could have just laid down. Obviously, it was an in-city rival here. The way I'm looking at this game, it's a tough one, man. It's really tough for me to back the Knicks. They have faced the Cavs 3 times this year. 2 of them were in preseason, but still, the Cavs are the type of team that they still play hard in the preseason. They needed basically each game. They need Colin Sexton or Darius Garland to pretty much keep them in the game, or if not both of them. This time they won't have neither one of them. It's just a small spread here for the Knicks. Somebody has to win this game. call me crazy, but if I'm taking some here, it had to be the Knicks. I'm not taking the Cavs. Interesting to see if Jared Allen and Taurean Prince suit up for the Cavs here. Probably not. They hadn't had a lot of practice with them. But like I said, the Cavs without their 2 starting guards, they don't have a point guard over there, my guys. This is tough for me to take them, even as a little home dog here, think they're going to win this game without, even if they just had maybe just Sexton back, they could probably get it done. But without Sexton and Garland, this team is just in the absolute free fall. They look nothing like they did earlier this year, which neither one of them did, but it's had to be Knicks or nothing for me. Knicks -2 is the only way that I can look in this game, my guy. You have to fade the Cavs until they get one of their point guards back, my guy. So like I say, the Knicks didn't play them 3 times already this season. They've pretty much dominated them each time, and that was with the Cavs guys in. So Knicks should be able to overpower them pretty much once again here. Let's get to the next game, my guys. We got the Mavs versus the Bucks. We're going to kick it to Junior here. The Bucks open up at 6. Junior, it's up to 7 now. I saw it touch 7.5, my guy. What you think here? My Mavs been hot. We got the unicorn back, Junior. What's your play on this one?
The Mavs plus 7.5. I think that at 6, if you like the Bucks, 6 has got to be like the limit. 5.5 would be better. Anything over 6. Listen, the Bucks are not. I don't want to say the Bucks are not winning by margin because their margin of victory is still pretty high. But I've watched their last couple of games trying to find a reason to jump back on the Bucks bandwagon like I was last year, and they don't convince me. They didn't convince me against Detroit. They smacked up Orlando, but I watched the game and I wasn't convinced either. In that game, they beat the Cavs by 10. They lost to the Jazz at home. I mean, it's like 2 weeks I've been watching them, and I'm just like, I'm not that impressed. Whereas I doubted your Mavs against Charlotte. And the one thing that the Mavs have shown this season is that Rick Carlisle has figured out that if they want to take the next step in the Western Conference and challenge the Lakers and the Clippers, they got to D up, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're ranked 2nd in defense in the league. Obviously, it's a pretty small sample size because it's only been 10 games, or 12 games, sorry. But they're right up there with the Bucks defensively. Now, the Bucks, interestingly enough, are number 1 offensively, even though I'm saying they don't look great. I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, their lack of a bench is going to hurt them against a team like Dallas that's, even with all these guys out, you see it's just kind of next man up in Dallas. And another thing, a mistake that I've made handicapping these games since COVID became an issue is that a lot of these guys that don't really get a lot of minutes, like these guys are just peripheral players on these rosters. They're actually taking this opportunity to really show that they want minutes and they want to become part of regular rotation. So I like this spot for Dallas. I think that if you're spotting me 3 possessions, I think Luka could keep it close. I'm gonna ride with your Mavs, Jay. What you think?
I don't think that's a bad play, man, especially the way they've been playing lately. And I'm seeing everybody questionable. It doesn't look like it's actually a slim possibility that Josh Richardson, Finley Smith, Powell, and Kleber could come back tonight, which they played well without those guys. But, I mean, against the Bucks, it'd be nice to have everybody. It's a winnable game. This is another one, BlackJack, where these 2 teams played in the preseason. I was just watching it closely. I know the Bucks didn't really just care in the preseason, but the Mavs beat them both games over there in Milwaukee. So, I mean, it actually showed that they can match up pretty well, even when Milwaukee was playing their guys. BlackJack, what do you think? That you think the Mavs can keep it close here, or do you think the Bucks continue to keep it rolling?
I would lean to Dallas here. I think Junior hit this right on the head. I think this is a bad matchup for Milwaukee, honestly. I mean, the Mavericks just have shooters all over the place. They're very long. They're very athletic, which is an area where Milwaukee usually holds an advantage on people. With Porzingis in the lineup, Dallas can not only keep this close, Dallas can win this game. I would like them to be at full strength. That's why it's only a lean for me, because I don't know exactly who's playing for Dallas. And if this was a full strength Mavericks team, I'm absolutely taking it. With the question marks, I'm going to lay off of it and watch it. But I would lean with you, Junior. I think Dallas is the right side here.
Exactly. And if those players do play, that's probably just going to go back down to 6. I don't think it's going to go any more than that. But like I say, this is one maybe wait for a few injuries or whatever. But if you like the Mavs, you might want to go ahead and get on them now because it's not gonna. I don't think it'll get more. If anything, it'll shrink. But like I said, the only way I would look is the Mavs here. I think the Bucks a little bit. I mean, they're facing a Western Conference team, not necessarily a lot of urgency in my opinion for them to go out there and smack the Mavs. They've been hot, but like Junior said and BlackJack, they match up well versus the Bucks, and I saw that firsthand. Watched both of those games in the preseason, and like I say, the Bucks were still playing their guys like 30 minutes. They was trying to get ready for the season, whatever. And the Mavs, they obviously without Kristaps Porzingis over there. I mean, it'd be interesting if those four guys come back. I really do think it's a winnable game for the Mavs, man. For my Mavs, heavy lean to the Mavs for me, my guys. Next game, go ahead.
Okay, somebody in the chat mentioned, Drew Holiday is going to be tough for Luka. I think that Drew Holiday can guard most people. Luka, though, Luka's too big. Luka does whatever he wants on the court, bro. I'm sorry, Drew Holiday's too little. He's too. You know how them kids these days point to the ground like LeBron did the other day. If Luka might do that if he was American. He might pull the Euro point to the ground because he's too little.
Yeah. No, I have to give it to Drew Holiday though. He a first team all defender. I think he can stick with anybody. And I ain't saying anybody, but I mean. Luka's nice. That's my guy. But, I mean, if he's facing a stifling defender like a Patrick Beverley or somebody like that, or you get in his face, pick him up half court, he's shown to be rattled sometimes. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. But I have to give Drew Holiday. He's one of my favorite players in the league. You talk about a guy that goes 100% all the time and can shut down another player. That's my guy there. But let's get to the next game. But I know what you're saying, though, Junior, and we don't even need him to win. We just need Luka to go off for about 30 and, you know what I'm saying, 10 assists and keep this game close. I definitely see what you're saying there, my guy. Let's get to the next game. We got the Grizzlies here versus the Timberwolves. I don't even want to say their fucking name, man. F this team, man. F the Timberwolves. Nah, but it's down to it's this little home and home, little revenge spot at the Timberwolves. Ja Morant's questionable here for the Grizzlies. Could actually probably going to suit back up for the Grizzlies here. I'm not betting this game. I'm not fucking watching. I don't even want to look the Timberwolves' way, man. They probably get some revenge here when I don't bet on them. But hey, it'd be interesting to see what happens. BlackJack, what do you any look on this game? Are you taking the under again?
I'm not. I'm not touching this. Number one, the biggest reason is we don't know about Ja Morant, right? He's possible for tonight. I mean, he could play in this game. So I'm not going to mess around with this, not knowing his status. You know, he's questionable going into this game. So I can't play it based on that alone. And yeah, I was burned the last time, and I have no interest in going back down that road so quickly again. So I'm kind of with you. These two teams can just go jump off a bridge somewhere.
Come on, BlackJack. I ain't say all that, man.
You know, figuratively, of course.
Nah, I dig what you're saying, man. I dig what you're saying. Junior, what you think here? You think that the Grizzlies gonna smack him in the mouth again? You think we've seen the little baseball home and home second team playing revenge? They was up 10 the whole game. What you think? Timberwolves get some revenge or Grizzlies smack them up again?
This is like what some people call a poo-poo platter. It's just it's garbage versus trash. I don't know. I guess you're laying points with Minnesota based on what exactly? I guess Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't know, man. I think that you're better luck just throwing darts. I have no opinion on this game. Pass. It's a complete pass.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it. I mean, the Timberwolves, I still think without Ja Morant, I still think they're better than the Grizzlies. I mean, they just pitched that one away. Obviously, I'm not betting this game, but I'm just letting you know they were up 10. They were up 10 points going into the fourth quarter, and then when they pretty much dominated the whole game until the fourth quarter. So just to note there, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes we have seen the star player come back and kind of mess up the rotations, mess up the whole vibe of the team. I know Ja Morant is their best player by far, but still, I've seen it plenty of times. Star player comes back, everybody hops on them, and then they go on to lose the game. Timberwolves are still a lot different team with Karl-Anthony Towns out there, light years different. Like I say, just watch the Timberwolves with and without them. They play with a whole another different type of juice. So that's the only thing I'm gonna leave you guys with, that they did dominate last game. They just pissed it away late. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get over that hump and get the job done. This one maybe look towards Timberwolves in the first half. I mean, I still think they come out pissed. It's just I can't put my money on them again and lose. It's just Timberwolves are just one of those teams, but I won't bet it. They probably cash, man. But let's get to the next game. This is one I like right here, man. We got the Bulls versus OKC. OKC is 0-5 at the house, man. I don't like that. This is one strictly just a matchup for me, man. The Bulls, this is another one where they played a couple times in the preseason. I know the first time I was like, the Bulls are a much better team than OKC, man. OKC, a little bit better defense, but the Bulls got a lot better shooters over there, Junior. I got to ride with the shooters in this one. They can play some defense as well. 5-0 ATS last 5 games. They've been balling, even on the road. Had the last game canceled, a little bit extra preparation, Junior. I like the Bulls here versus OKC.
Yeah, man, so do I, actually. Even though they've lost 3 games in a row, it's kind of hard to back them. But you got to take in consideration 2 of those 3 losses were to the Lakers and the Clippers. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to hold that against them, especially the way they competed in both those games. They were right there, right? So I'm actually pretty impressed by the Bulls. I think Billy Donovan is making them a better team. Anyone who watches the show regularly knows that I used to shit on the Bulls literally every time you would bring up their name. And I don't really have a reason to do that anymore because they kind of look good. So I just think they're the better team. If I had to put my money on it, I'm going to pick the baby Bulls, who are turning into at least teenagers right now. And I also like the motivation getting a win for your new coach against his former team.
Exactly. I hate the fact that OKC hadn't won a home game yet. They're still going to be motivated. What do you think, BlackJack? Like you said, Bulls coming off 3 straight losses, but they covered every one of them bitches.
I think that the Bulls, first of all, the Bulls they have been excellent against the number all year, 8-3 against the spread. They've been, a dream for bettors. But I think that the rest for them has been a huge boost, right? Like, this team hasn't played now in 5 days, and that's allowed them to get Markkanen back, Arcidiacono back, and get Otto Porter back. Those guys should all be playing tonight. That's a huge boost for them. And Jay, you nailed this. It's the shooting, right? The Bulls are a very good shooting team, and as much as OKC plays defense, this just seems like a good matchup for Chicago. Again, it's obviously a closer matchup, but it worries me how much I like Chicago here. Again, I like the Bulls. I'm going to take them on the money line rather than take the point and a half just to save a little juice. And yeah, I like the Bulls tonight. It's one of my plays.
Yeah, it's sitting at a pick in a lot of places. So give me that pick. It was really at +1. Actually got to +1. I'll tell you, this is another one where apparently some money had to come in on people obviously think OKC is going to get their first win. I mean, and I'll tell you guys, I do like the Bulls here. This is my play today. I can't tell you, this is a toss-up game. I really do think the Bulls get the job done. They're a better team. They match up good with OKC. They've been on the road they had 4 days off they had one of their games canceled. The reason why they had 4 days off. So they've been on the road for a while. They've played some good teams. You just played with the Lakers, and you almost beat the Lakers without AD. You almost beat the Clippers, though. So they've been playing. I don't like the game versus Sacramento, where Fox was down. You still couldn't beat them, but it was a sleepy spot for them. They had just beat Portland. This team has been balling on the road. Like BlackJack said, at 8-3 ATS. These boys, the OKC 0-4 ATS and straight up at the house. I like the Bulls in this matchup, man. I like the way they match up versus OKC. Then you have the narrative of Billy Donovan coming back to his old team. Obviously, both of them want to win. The Thunder will want to win to show that, that they can still play. And he's going to want to show that his new team is better than him. I still think schematically wise, the Bulls are a better team. They have the coaching advantage. They have the lineup advantage, bench advantage. I mean, they, like Blake said, they might get their players back. Hope they don't mess up with the starting lineup. I don't want to see Markkanen come back in the starting lineup immediately. Don't mess it up. Bring them guys off the bench, man. Have everything, the continuity right. But yeah, put me down for Bulls at the pick, man. But yeah, it did get up to 1.5 for OKC. I was kind of scratching, man. Like, what the hell is people thinking? They probably just saying that, that they're going to want to get some revenge over Billy Donovan, or they're going to get their first home win. It could happen, guys. Yeah. This is a true 50-50 in my opinion, but I'm going to go with the baby Bulls in this one. Give me the Bulls. I hope it's not a toss-up. I hope they come out here and smack their ass. But I can't say. When I saw that OKC hadn't won a home game yet, when it's shit like that, these teams are gonna win. Like, they're still motivated. They want to come out here and win at the house. But I ain't fuck OKC tonight, man. We on the Bulls. Sorry for the language. I'm hot right now. It's Bulls today, man. I ain't worried about no damn Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Not today. Y'all get y'all home win another time. It ain't coming today, man. Not against Billy Donovan. All right, that's enough. I'm sorry. Bulls official play, man. Give them the Bulls. I need them. Rotation number 509, Nathan Boy. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go now. Hawks versus Jazz. BlackJack, say whatever you guys say, my guys. Sorry, I probably talked too much.
I'm not taking this one. I'm not doing it. The Hawks, as we've talked about before, inconsistent. The Jazz, a little bit of injury issues here. Derek Favors likely to play. Joe Ingles still out. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot with both of these teams, guys. Like I don't trust either one of them right now in a spot. And with this game, I feel like could go absolutely either way. I don't have a good read on this.
Man, Junior, this goes with my system, bro. It's scary. And I'm kind of like F the Hawks right now, Junior. Jazz coming back to the house off a long road trip, man. Super. And this is something I had circled. It's a look ahead for the Jazz as well, Junior, if you look at their next game.
Yeah, they play at Denver, and then they play the Pelicanos twice. Ever since John Collins called out Trae Young, I'm very suspicious of what's going on in Atlanta. They don't really just look at their body language when they're playing. They don't really look like they're having fun playing right now, and that worries me because they're a young team. If there's anything, that was my problem with the baby Bulls last year. If you really watched the Bulls last year, they hated their coach. Now, I don't think that that's the case in Atlanta, but I do think that there's kind of chemistry issues going on. I actually can't say that I have a proper pulse on this team to know what's up with them. And as for Utah, I'm literally scared of what Jay Money just said. They were just on like a 6 game road trip. It's a first game home, and then now you got to go on the road right after that. They're back on the road this Sunday. Home cooking, belly might be fat. You know, my wife might have been like, "Hey, I missed you." You know, a little shum. Might be weak in the knees. I don't know. Could be an Atlanta spot, but I'm off it.
Yeah, I'd love to see if they get Rondo back here. He is questionable. I'm with Junior there, and I remember I was reading that article. I said, damn, you got to stay away from the Hawks here pretty soon, here for the near future. I didn't stay true to that. I took them like the next game, and they got smacked again. But it's always something with that. Like sometimes you read into it like, yeah, these guys want to win. But then when I'm reading that they're trying to shop Collins, trying to trade them, then that's not good. That means that, you know what I'm saying, hey, Trae Young is our cornerstone. You get into it with him, we got to get your ass up out of here, man. So that's how I kind of look at that. They're still a good team. They still have a damn good bench. The way I'm looking at this game, my guys, the Jazz, they're a scary team. They're top 5. Their starting 5 can stick with anyone. And Clarkson is a beast off the bench, can be a beast. He's a streaky player as well. But I'm still not a fan of the Jazz bench. They pretty much have to leave Donovan Mitchell out there for the majority of the game, or somebody, Conley, Bogdanovich. They have to leave one of them out there to lead the offense for the second unit. It's a sleepy spot for the Jazz here. They're having to lay points, have to win by margin against a team they're still hungry to win right now. Kind of got a little right against the 76ers there. We know that was a depleted team, but I lean the Hawks here. It's a heavy lean to the Hawks to me, is because I really think the Jazz is a sluggish spot for them. Coming back at the house, where they're really looking ahead to the next game versus the Nuggets, guy. I'm telling you, that's I didn't say Super Bowl, but they got that one circled. The Nuggets put them, there's playoff revenge. Nuggets, Jamal Murray, them went ham on their ass in the bubble. Trust me, they got that one circled. So I'm not saying that they're not going to come to play today or smack the Hawks, but I just know that that's a real big game for them this game. And the system says go against a team on coming back from a road trip of 4 games or more. It says fade them in their first home game, man. That's what it is. The Hawks can stay close, not even win the game. Heavy lean to Hawks for me, my guys, but I'm the only official play for me going to be Bulls. Heavy lean to Hawks for me. Heavy lean to Knicks. Lean to the Mavs as well for me, my guys. Next game up, we got the Pelicanos versus the Lakers, my guys. Lakers been smashing. Lakers been absolutely smashing, guys. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not stepping in front of them. I'm not betting against the elites right now. They 10-3. They've been smacking everybody ass. Whoever come in front of them, smacking you with ease. The bench come in and smack you. Like, it's just nice like that. Lakers laying 10, BlackJack. Do you think the Pelicans, I think Zion's coming back today. You think the Pelicans, the baby Lakers, can they keep it close?
Zion, is supposed to be back today, but I mean, I think we're kind of seeing that if the Lakers decide that they want to blow someone out, they can blow pretty much anyone out any night. And I'm not, you said it exactly right. I'm not stepping in front of it right now. So no, this game for me, I'm walking away from. I could, with Zion playing, sure, the Pelicans can keep this within the number, absolutely. But if the Lakers decide they want to make a statement tonight for whatever reason, see you later. I'm not risking that.
I feel like I have to go on my fucking rant again, man. LeBron James and Anthony Davis questionable. What are we doing here, bro? Junior, I'm gonna explode if I see this one more time on the injury report, Junior. It's like I'm finna stop putting Lakers game on the rundown, bro. Like that type stuff. All right, Junior, what you think, bro? Can the Pelicans keep it close?
No, I think that the Pelicans are about to they're about to beat the brakes off of these boys for a couple of different reasons. One, they're just playing well. Two, the Nets have had all the headlines the last couple of days. LeBron loves him a headline. He misses his hairline, but he loves him a headline. And, I think LeBron's going to come to play. I think AD's going to come to play against his former team. He loves any opportunity to shit on them. There's so many factors that make me want to fade the Pelicans. Zion, Lyon, I don't care who the hell they're bringing in. They're getting whooped tonight. It's not an official play because it's 10, and I hate those spreads. But it's a very, very heavy lean. Probably even make it official sometime later on if I could get a better number, which is highly unlikely, though.
Got you. Yeah, the Pelicans coming off 4 straight losses here. I lean the Pelicans only for the simple fact that they always play hard. So Lonzo's not playing this game. You would want him in there. He's one of those ex-Lakers that's always going to come to play hard when they come to LA. Obviously, Brandon Ingram, that's their best player, was on the Lakers as well. He's coming to play tonight for sure, as he always does. Jared Dudley's out for the Lakers. So hey, dude, once I saw Dudley out, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say it with a straight face. No, I was gonna say, as soon as I saw Dudley out, hey, I had to go hop on the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's what did it, huh, Jay? That's what sealed it? Jared Dudley?
No, just message. I can't even say this shit with a straight face, man. But LeBron and so Wesley Matthews questionable, Anthony Davis and LeBron questionable. True questionable too, man. I can't stand this. How do the Lakers get away with doing this every single game and we don't even know? Like, come on, bro. But I guess they're gonna say they're closer to probable, you'd say. But then you see them when I'm sit out, then you can't be surprised. But yeah, I lean to the Pelicans here plus the 10. They got a new coach. You don't want to let the win. I always say you don't want to let the losses pile up. Lakers are elite. You come back to the house. Not a 4-game road trip, but it was a little 3-game road trip. Come back to the house. They land 10 here, double digits. They can't blow out anybody, but I really do think the Pelicans will come to play here, guys. Call me crazy, but I really do think they are. It'd be nice to have a full squad. And Bledsoe as well is still questionable, so they might not have any point guard. Lonzo and Bledsoe is out. So, but like I say, I still think the Pelicans gonna come to play there, my guys. We'll see what happens. Next game up, my guys, we got the Clippers versus the last game. Clippers versus Kings. Clippers versus Kings. I don't have what I think BlackJack got something on this one, my guy. Let them know what you got.
Yeah, I do. I like the Clippers here. I think this is a good matchup spot for the Clippers. The Kings have just alternated good games, bad games, but this is a team that gave up 23 3-pointers to Portland in the last game that they played, and now they're going up against the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA, and Paul George, who's rested, shooting 49% from 3, which is just crazy. I just think it's a terrible, terrible matchup. I would feel better about it if I knew what Lou Williams and Pat Beverly were doing. But even still, I think the Clippers just have way too much shooting for this Kings team. I'll lay the 6 with the Clippers.
Got you. It's up to 7 now. I think it's up to. Hey, Bay just say I don't give a damn.
I think it's a double-digit win. I do. I think it's a blowout. I think they're going to kill them.
Got you, my guy. Got you. Junior, what you thinking about this one? You agree with Junior here? You agree with BlackJack here on the Clippers double-digit win?
I do. I'm not going to lay it, but I do agree. I've been waiting for George Paul, a.k.a. Paul George, to cool off, and it's not happening. He's killing it right now. It's not the playoffs, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Wait till the playoffs.
I don't want to and Kawhi Leonard is playing really well too. So as long as those two are balling, I have to lean Clippers here. I'm all out on the Kings. They're a disaster.
Yeah, they played a good game versus the Blazers. Just pissed it away. Dame Lillard, they didn't play enough defense to stop a team like the Blazers. But I mean, the Kings is probably be the team that I won't bet. I just don't like seeing because they're so Jekyll and Hyde. De'Aaron Fox can go out there and go for 40. He's the type of player that he's really unstoppable. He really is, especially where he plays now, where he's getting to the foul line so much. He's realized that the refs going to call any little foul. He realized this. Him and Trae Young, they realize this. You go into the hole every time and flopping in. They going Chris Paul on them for sure, bro. Harden all the way. But the Kings are so up and down, bro. They can look so good like world beaters, and because that has nothing to do with their coach. The players out there going play, that has nothing to do with their coach. But when it gets to a tight game and it has to do with coaching, oh boy, that's not good. You don't want Kings going running inbound plays. No, you don't want them. You don't want Kings in the close game, my guy. So it's nothing for me. I don't even like Kings games. I'll watch it, maybe look second half or something, but nothing for them. Real quick, I had to say something, man. That boy Nickeil Alexander-Walker went for 37 on the Clippers' ass, man. I can't go without saying that because I mean they didn't have Zion Wilson, they didn't have Lonzo in their game. And they didn't have Bledsoe, and they only lost to the Clippers by 5. So that boy, if Nickeil Alexander-Walker keep playing like that, and I was watching him, that boy was wet from 3, getting to the. I said, boy, what they put in his gumbo?
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin.
Hey, what did they put in his gumbo? Yeah, that boy nice. That boy, he looked better than SGA right there. I was always a fan of him, like coming off the bench, but hey. Like he really looked unstoppable versus the Clippers. I'm really gonna have to keep an eye on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I've been knowing he was nice, but not like that coming out there starting against the Clippers. 37 on their ass, nice. That's pretty nice there, man. I might get there with the Pelicans. I might throw something on them, man, if they keep playing like that. Like I said, you keep in mind that they are 4 straight losses and they getting 10 points. I like that, especially with the little Brandon Ingram. He going off tonight, baby. I'm watching that game for sure, bro. I got a heavy lean to the Pelicans, but break them out. Oh man, they didn't even go down to they didn't even do the Clippers versus the Kings, what's called. But it's all good, my guys. BlackJack, break them down with your picks, my guy.
Knicks -2, Bulls money line, and Clippers -7. That's it, baby. We're getting all 3 tonight.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm rooting for you, my guy. BlackJack been hot on the show, guys. The last few days, BlackJack running hot, man. Let's keep the heaters going. Junior's picks now, my guys. Down to Junior's picks. What's up? What's your play, my guy?
Mavs +7.5, and I just bet it with my own money, so I'm gonna make it official on the show. Lakers first half -5.5. Book that shit.
Book that shit. I like the way Junior ended there with, man. Say what's up to the people in the chat. One dude said, Jonathan say, stop sleeping on Dudley. His jumper is wet. Hey, stop. Can he get in the game to show us? All right, I'm gonna stop by there. Andrew, what's up, Andrew McNicholas? Dudley out, Bradley gone. Oh my God, it's over. What's up, Word Life? What's up, Field Trip? What's up, Brian Beer? We got JoJo Williams in here. Abel Alvarez, 420 Fuego. He said, I can't look towards the Knicks. I'm not high enough yet. That's what 420 said earlier. I mean, that was crazy. And hey, they be tripping in the chat. We got 808 watching, man. Appreciate all y'all. Hit the like button as well, man. Follow us on Twitter if you're not following us. All type of stuff, man. You follow me wherever, man. Click on J Money, man. Follow me on YouTube, wherever. Not crazy, Jay. Eric Jones say, nah, you ain't crazy, Jay. Andreas, what's up, JB Brown? JB Brown, you Junior cousin or what, man? Junior, you got your cousin in the chat?
He's short a little bit. He's short a little bit.
Let me see. Jonathan tells me to make Pelicans +10 official.
You want it. You know you do.
You sound like, bro, I do, man. I do, bro. I do, man. The Lakers they've been smashing, though. J Money is due for a banger today. We had one yesterday, my guy. We had a little banger, but yeah, I hope the Bulls cash for us, my guy. What does it say? Bulls safe play. Let's see. JoJo will say, what happens when you're not disciplined? Man, you might lose all your damn money, man. I've been not disciplined before and like made a bunch of money, but I even knew in my head, I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be betting this much. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was on that crazy run, but still, I still knew that even though I was winning, I shouldn't have been betting that much. And me and BlackJack had that conversation as well. I told him I shouldn't have did that, bro. But I cashed it, but still, I shouldn't have done it.
Can I send a couple shout outs to you? I got to shout out Danny, my guy, Linus, JB, Nairobi Pittman is always in there.
Nairobi always showing love, bro. That's my guy, Nairobi, right there. I got to hook up with him
right now.
I gotta hook up with my guy Nairobi. I think he be in Vegas, man. I gotta go hop on that. Lena said Toronto here. Hey, when we going to Vegas, we could do the show, man. Hey, I bring the background. I bring my laptop, all types. Yeah. Now to Jay's piece, guys. We finna wrap up. We gotta get up out of here. What he say? But you felt good at Endo. What he say? But you felt good at Endo. I don't know what you're saying there, Corey. But what's up, though, my guy? What's up, my guy? Yeah, I'm on the Bulls, man. I'm on the Bulls. That's my official play. I said I'm only going to start making one official play, and this is my best play. I really like the Bulls, but if I had some secondary plays, my guys, the secondary lean is going to be Pelicans plus 10. The third one is going to be secondary one's going to be Knicks -2. Third one's going to be Pelicans plus 10. The fourth one is going to be Hawks plus 6. Fifth one, Mavs plus 7, my guys. Mavs plus 7. But I like all those plays, but only one official. Only one official. Bulls, my guy. Bulls. That's the only play we grading. That's the main one that I'm on. But yeah, I do like all those other plays too. I love those as well. But like I say, Bulls official. We got to get out of here. We appreciate y'all for watching. 800 people watching today. Hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for listening to me talk all my stuff, man. It's my guy BlackJack Fletcher. It's my guy Junior Browne. Go and follow us on Twitter. We'll be back tomorrow, man.